Okay.
What's up, y'all? This is Whoallcomin, the Kinfolk Podcast. I'm a wound assassin. We got J Monet and BLR. How y'all doing?
Hey.
All right, y'all. I know it's been a minute, but y'all already know the first question. How many stars for the week?
BJ.
That ain't gonna ever change, BJ. Just might as well go ahead and have yours off rip.
I know. I'm trying to think, actually. Probably a 2, 3. I mean, so low because I've been like under the weather. Like, been crazy. I was mad sick this weekend, but it would be higher. But
yeah, I know. Remember that? That's why you weren't on last week because you were still sick. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have a voice. I was like,
oh yeah. You had that thing, girl. You had that thing because I promise you, when I had it, I had no voice.
For real,
girl, none. I was trying to talk to my sister, and I was like,
"Girl, I was dying."
She was like,
lying. Huh? I was laughing. I'm trying to get her to repeat herself just cause.
Kick me when I'm down.
What you say, girl? You know I ain't you. What you
say? Kick me when I'm down.
No, it sucked though. It sucked so bad. Got all my lights off and.
What in the scary movie is going on over there?
Right, for real.
That's John doing that shit.
Try to get him in the frame, so I can collect for you. Okay.
We have these damn remote. We have the LED bulbs where you can like connect it to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he's Jennifer playing.
But they not up because Jennifer was supposed to put them in for me, and she has yet to do that. And it's been 11 months already, and I'm like, okay, so
I'm only a foot taller than you. Okay, I'm only a foot taller than you.
You ain't even on a foot.
I can't reach them Cedars like that.
Clearly, this is gone off the rail.
Got it. You gonna have to put Jessica's lights up because she want me to go to her house and put
I would appreciate that.
Do you have a ladder at least?
Yes.
I got her some LED lights.
You know we got
like
step stools for my house.
She can put up. But she was like, "Will you come over and put them up?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not but a foot taller than you, okay?"
Well, it's not even a whole foot, y'all. It's not even a whole foot, y'all. Don't listen to
I am 5'7" and a half, okay?
Don't listen to it, okay? Anyway, how many stars you got for the week, Jennifer?
So last week it was -20.
Yeah.
This week it's a little more positive, a little more mindful, a little bit more demure. Okay.
Oh, okay. Never would have prescribed anything for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely use the word wrong on purpose. I don't care. Although I did look it up, so I know the right word to use it. I'm just using it wrong.
And you know what? I'm proud of you. Anyways, continuing.
Okay. I'm gonna say -15. Okay.
Still -15. Oh. So you know what? It's still a movement.
Damn. What the hell is so negative?
Oh, okay. That's your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Just all the stuff like I'm struggling with like anxiety and like everything that's going on outside, like, you know, with mama and all that, whatever. So like whenever I'm like, okay, we in a good footing, whatever, I take that, you know, that deep breath, like, oh, it's okay. And then I get more bad news. So at this point, I'm scared to take a deep breath. So I'm just kind of like, just, you know.
Yeah.
So this shit's fucking stressful. Okay.
Yeah.
But other than that, I hate my job. I like my kids.
Sometimes.
My husband, so I mean, I guess that's good.
Sometimes.
Right, for real. I'm like, you forgot who you was talking to. You know,
I was really about to say my kids.
We'll keep you on the straight and narrow.
No, I was like, my kids are assholes, but I like them. Okay.
Yeah.
I like them. Julia's started volleyball. She made the volleyball team, y'all.
Girl.
I had the B team, and we had a tournament, and in that tournament, let's just say,
girl,
I'm gonna try and clean it up. Okay, so we had 3 games. I stayed for 2 of them because after that second one, I felt like I was watching the Cowboys game, and it was like
You ain't have
first
to.
round of playoffs, and they wasn't gonna make it past the first round of playoffs. Like they cap it off at 25 for volleyball for that grade
Yeah,
level,
each
whatever.
set you have to get 25 points.
Yeah, so it was like 7 to 25 the second game. Like it got worse. Like the first game was bad, but they at
Girl,
least
she
had
didn't
double
even know
digits.
the first set was already over, and they were beating them in the second set.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
Damn.
bad. Like it was
It
bad.
was it was
I
it
mean,
was
my
BT
baby
Okay.
looked great. My baby looked great. Okay, she
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
She did good. Okay,
But you know what my
no
favorite part of that
loss.
game though? You know my fave the entire made my day was the flag girls. Girl, okay, so they had two volunteers, you know, whatever, working with the officials and stuff, whatever, and they got the little flags and stuff, whatever. You know, they gotta watch the court and stuff, whatever. Girl, they was in it. I don't know what happened the first game. They wasn't like that. Okay, I don't know if it was a
Oh,
different group or if they just had a meeting before they started their second game, and their ref was like, "Hey, look, I need you to be locked in. Okay, locked in." Because I'm telling you, this girl, the way she was waving the flag, and then it was the mannerisms, like if you was out and stuff, and she raised it up and she, nope, I'm sorry, no, that was out, no, and then like it would be inbounds and stuff, whatever. But they get the point and stuff. She hitting on the ground like that, yep, it's in there, and I'm not joking. That was really her mannerism. One time she just had her lip purse like, nope, and I mean like they were sending me like
Okay, so
they
mind
were
you,
serious,
our team is losing at every point, and
terribly.
Jessica's busting out laughing every time.
Because everything, no matter what play it was, I would
Whose
look
side are
to the
you
corner to see
on?
what the flag girl did.
Like the flag
I would
girls,
look
obviously.
immediately to the corner to see what that flag girl did, because she was just like, yeah, yep, shake. She would shake it, nope, nope. They didn't get that point. That wasn't. That was out of bounds. You know, and it was perfect. It made my day. For that little 30-minute increment, yes, they beat them twice within 30 minutes. But that 30-minute increment made my whole entire day. My entire day. Like I wish
No.
I would have recorded it, but it was creepy because of somebody else's kid and stuff, whatever. But still, it was just good.
They was enthusiastic about being flag girls.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
we losing bad when like halfway through the second game, they send us like in the parent app a training camp thing. Oh, your kids can we got training camps available for volleyball. They can
Mm-hmm.
get better. So obviously, I click on the link because I'm watching the game. I'm like, oh yeah, training camp.
Right.
I'm like,
I'm
hold
with
on,
you.
what
Yeah,
can we
you're right.
do?
Let me
Yeah,
look at them real quick. Yeah.
$200, $200
For 2 days,
for two
5
days.
hours,
oh hell
9 to
no.
2. So
I
I'm like,
said,
okay, so
girl,
I'm paying you $100 for 5 hours. What? No.
Right.
look,
No,
I
ma'am, no,
tried
sir,
out for
no.
volleyball 20 years ago. Please believe I'm gonna go ahead and like get my volleyball and we're gonna practice. We're gonna have our own
Okay.
training camp, okay?
Look,
Oh my
girl.
gosh.
I know Coach was mad. I know Coach was it was hot
She was like,
when
this
she went
goddamn training camp. Now y'all need to be there.
home.
But it's
I know she
okay
was hot.
because my baby's on B team. So A team has a tournament this next week. I want to see how they do because I did see one A team game and I was like, you know what? This whole program needs some training. Okay.
The
So what
whole
you're not
program. Throw it all
the
away.
whole
Throw it all
program
away.
needs some training. Because I mean, when they're trying to serve, they can't get over the net. I'm like, nobody. And then there's one girl, and I felt so bad because she started crying at the end of the second game. And I was like, and I
Yeah.
know you saw the scoreboard the whole time. Why is you crying
The
like it's a
whole time, like
surprise
it
now?
wasn't a
Like
surprise.
I thought we was gonna make it.
Right? No, like I mean, it didn't sneak up on you or nothing. They were steadily getting them points, like but hey, these junior high girls, so
No, you can't have anything else.
yeah, no, it wasn't no surprise, but yeah, it was an
Go in there and
experience.
cry with your daddy.
It was an experience.
But yeah, that'll yeah. So negative 15. Yeah, one day
Well,
it'll.
at least Julia made the
Yeah,
volleyball team
Yeah,
because when the fourth, well, she's 15 now. When she was here, she didn't even make the volleyball team.
well,
girl, I don't think anybody that tried out didn't make that team.
you didn't have to do them like that. You didn't have to do them like that. Although they did have quite a few alternates. You're not lying. They had quite a few alternates on their bench. Because I could see
Girl.
But the 18 ain't that much better though. The 18 ain't that much better. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna get a
They
volleyball.
were
We're gonna
just a
have a
better
training
pick.
camp.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my baby tall, so I'm like, you know what? You want her to guard that net. Don't do that. Okay. You want her to guard that net. So I feel like with mommy and auntie training camp, you know, we'll have her ready for 18. Okay.
She gonna be okay. That's good though. It's good that she's active though.
Yeah. Forcibly. But now she like it. So that's good.
Yeah. And she got a little taste. Yeah. She got a little taste. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It was
she was like the flags. But the flags. Every time the thing hit the net, she looking over there. She's like, you see her? I'm like, girl.
I'm looking at them flags.
I'm like, Jalea is actually on right now. I'm trying to look and see. Although they wouldn't let her serve the ball ever.
She got one.
Okay.
She got one.
She served once. We gonna work on it. We gonna work on it.
Yeah, but it don't matter what the play was. I'm immediately looking to the corner.
I was like, "Hey, let's have a volleyball game. When y'all want to get
together?"
Girl,
move. Look. I ain't got time for them little kids right now. I'm not a mama right now.
Girl, whatever. So she's not a mom right now.
My leg, I touch my knees.
I'm gonna stretch, and if I got to dig for the ball, I ain't getting it. I mean, I'm gonna be like them girls in that team where it's like, ooh, I thought that was your ball.
A couple of them did, and then like one of them was just looking lost the entire time. I'm like, boo, you know where you at, right? Like,
I don't think that she did.
She didn't. But it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Get over here and sit down.
I had a good time. We lost terribly, but
it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, you got to find enjoyment where you can find enjoyment. At that point, it was not going to be them winning, okay? But it was like, hey, they touched the ball.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, Jessica.
Oh gosh, shit! I forgot. I didn't even get my start. You know what? I'm gonna say for it. I'm starting my vacation at the 1600 today. So
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Just 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I had an interview for another position. So
within the same company?
Within the same company, yeah. I'm hoping that it will be a monetary move, but also because it's the same job title with a different department. So, but it's a product that I know. So, and it's a smaller group. So it gives me a chance to kind of stand on my own, whatever, Anyway,
which she got personally sent the invite.
Yeah,
and then somebody that knew that she applied for it was like, I'm gonna go ahead and rescind my application.
It was already
declined. And then when they got ready to rescind it, it was like declined. So
wow.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, hey, Jessica. And then she got the personal invite, right? And then somebody came to her and was like, hey, did you check your email? Because I invited you to this.
Yeah. So
I'm like,
it's nice. It's nice to feel wanted,
Yeah.
It's nice,
That's good.
So, yeah. So
she got that technicality out the way. So then once she negotiates the pricing and all that great stuff, she'll be telling us next week that she got another job.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the only thing about it though, I was just about to say that's the only thing. They're in the office 5 days a week, so I will miss my hybrid schedule. My so that's why I say the money got to be there.
But you want me, pay me, okay?
Right, really. I interviewed, the bosses and stuff, whatever. At the end of their interview for me, I asked some questions about the group and the environment and stuff, whatever. And it seems like it's what I want to hear. It's what I want, but they got to come with the money. So
yeah,
because otherwise I could stay where I'm at.
I mean, bottom line,
you know what I mean? I could stay where I'm at and get the better schedule because I wasn't looking for another job. You emailed me
and then came and found me.
And then you found me, and made sure that I saw your email. So like, so hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work out. But if not, it will. I got a whole
Okay,
week.
okay. Well, good luck.
I know, right? I
Congratulations.
know, right?
Well, congratulations already.
I
Drinks
know, right?
on
That's what he was
Jessica.
saying. And then one of them was like, when I was talking to some of the people, because it was a department that I used to work with before, and I was just talking to people after the interview. One person, you don't even know if you got the job yet, allegedly, because everybody's like, so when you coming back, and I'm like, well, I just interviewed and stuff, whatever. And they were like, oh yeah, so you'll be back by, October, what? They were trying to figure out, I don't know. And it's one person allegedly, and they was like, so do you know who else they interviewed for? And he was like, no. And he was like, exactly. Exactly. So, but it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. I got a whole week to not
Mhm.
think about it, to drink and stuff, whatever. So, I told
Vacation.
them. Right. I told them, I was like, so I'll be starting my vacation through the rest of the week. So send me an email and I'll let you know when I'm back in office.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's cool. It's cool.
What you
So,
doing for this vacation? Like, what are you doing? Don't you have like you anniversary today?
yesterday and today. Yeah. 19 years together, 9 years married. Yep.
God damn, 19 years. Oh,
Yes, yes.
Mm.
I know, right? I was just thinking, I was like, oh, Lord, it's almost been 2 decades. Oh, shit.
BJ is
But
coming up
yeah.
the 17th, right?
yep. What?
And
That's
yours is
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
Next
Yours
Tuesday.
is tomorrow.
Yours is tomorrow.
Mine's
Oh,
tomorrow.
Yep.
Scott, your
Tomorrow.
anniversary is
This
tomorrow.
be. This be. This be.
I don't know what the day is half the time. Okay,
But
just
look, look, you just
today's
be
the
like, oh,
19th.
well,
Like,
another day that the Lord has made. And you're just going
look,
about your day, huh? Like,
blame it on the ADD. Okay, I don't know the day.
no. Yeah. So,
what
yeah.
y'all doing for your
Yeah.
anniversary?
Nothing. Oh, though I will show you what she got me.
I know. I love
There's
that.
a horrible glare. Bring it up some. Not up, like closer.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no, you still got a glare. Well,
I
okay,
love
that's better.
that. It's so cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's one of my favorites.
I mean, I hate it. It's ugly.
You're just a hater. You're a hater, okay? All
I
right.
preference that with I hate it. So obviously,
Hmm. Yeah, you're a hater,
that's
okay? Just
fine.
in general, just a horrible, despicable person. Anyway.
What you doing for your anniversary, BJ? Although we probably will talk to you before then, but what you doing for your anniversary? Do you know?
We are not doing too much. I don't know. It's just the timing is really, really kind of off. Like, I hate to take off work because I was just off like almost a week at work because I was
Yeah.
sick,
Mm,
and
Yeah.
then come up. So they made me the director. So I am the director at my job.
Did you get
And
a
they just
so,
promotion and
made
you just
you.
like slid that in there real quick?
Right, you're real smooth. Like they just made me, director,
so I didn't want to
the
like,
little thing.
Can we celebrate that really fast?
Right, for real. Like,
Can we let that
just like you
marinate?
ain't just we're not gonna
do
skip
we
right over
celebrate
that.
taking
Just
on
like
more responsibility? Really?
Is the
I
pay
mean, but
increasing?
The pay did increase.
Okay, then we celebrating that. The work, I don't know what to tell you,
right.
but everything
I
else,
mean, director ain't nothing to scoff at. That's all I'm saying.
okay.
Director, madam
Hey,
director.
I
I'm gonna
need
call
a
you madam
job. Can
director
you
now.
hire me?
Madam.
Hold on.
Madam. I like that. I like
Madam
that.
director.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But this was
you
like,
better get proud, okay?
I know. Yeah, I am happy. I'm happy more about the title than anything though, but because it'll look good like for the future. But
Yeah, yeah.
Especially for
I,
us.
I've already like been taken off like so much, and I'm just
I
kind
mean,
of
You
like,
can't help being sick, ma'am.
right. Can't help that.
so
We gotta stop being guilty about having to take the time off to,
I
get our health.
know, I
Yeah.
know.
No.
He wants to take off Thursday, Friday, up the week. So next week, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll probably leave maybe like Friday night. But we're not like going. We might not like go out of town. It'll probably be like local. Just get a hotel or an Airbnb or something like that locally, and come back on Sunday. So we're not.
Don't
It's
make
not
no
going to
more
be a lot,
kids.
but just getting away from the kids.
Yeah.
Don't make no
Yeah.
more.
I, girl, please. Baby, that is not in the
You can
forecast.
just
Do you
change
hear
your name
me?
to Madam Director now.
Madam Director,
Yeah.
be law. I'm
Right,
gonna
yeah.
make an edit. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to. But
I believe you can change it, Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, and that's pretty much, I mean, as long as you do something, I think I'm gonna take her out bowling or something, whatever, something fun to do because
yeah, it's an
I'm not
activity or
really
something.
that stuff. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
this
Scotty
weekend
planned a
we'll go
date
out
for
to
our
go to Tulsa.
anniversary, but
He
we're gonna
what?
go out on Friday. Scotty planned a date for us on Friday.
Hey, all
Okay.
right. You have to let us know how
Okay.
that was next week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We ain't making no more kids.
You better not be.
There ain't nobody having no damn more kids. That ship has sailed. That's no. No.
Mm-mm.
It's
At
sailed
this
and then
point, I'm
put
like,
to the bottom of the ocean and
mm-mm,
has been wrecked. Ain't no,
mm-mm,
no.
mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
That's gay. I ain't doing that.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not to say the gays are having
Girl.
it. I mean, you know, what the heck?
All right. But okay, so we had our weeks. Um we had a topic. We have a topic for today. And I don't know if you saw the message, but I'm gonna say it's mommy issues versus daddy issues. Which would you if you were dating today, because we're all snatched up at this point, so what we got is what we got. Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, and I was gonna do a whole
Hypothetical.
poll and everything, but work was working and life was life, and so I was like, "Look, we just gonna talk about it." So, Jessica, if you give your definitions, and then we can decide if we would, what we can deal with better. And if we get a little too personal, I will cut that shit out. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is brought to you from the Urban Dictionary for daddy issues. Okay, so when a girl has a messed up relationship with her dad, usually the father's fault. That's what the thing says. That's what it says. Um, usually the father's fault. Either he left or acting like a total bitch. Again, that's just what the as a
With a
result, the girl
capital
might
B.
be with a capital B. Yeah. It's in there.
Mhm.
As a result, the girl might be attracted to older men or men with anger issues if her father was an angry man, and sometimes will stay in an abusive relationship because it would just feel like home.
Okay.
Right. So basically, she's attracted to older men. She with anger issues. She's trying to appease them all the time, all that kind of stuff, whatever. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, for Urban Dictionary, okay, so the definition for mommy issue wasn't as clean cut as daddy issue. So this one, um, okay, so I'm just gonna read it. Uh, and there, this experience is known as the mom doesn't care about their feelings, gaslighting. When you telling her someone she doesn't, when you tell her something she doesn't listen. She blames all on you. She's manipulative. Always seems to want to hurt you, even if she says it's because she cares. Um, usually, the mom is ignoring you, shouting at you, making you feel worthless and worst person in the world. Okay, right? So all of these things trigger body dysmorphia, horrible self-esteem, resenting others that have a good relationship with their mothers because you can't and never, never had that opportunity and stuff, whatever. You're confrontational. You push people away, and you get emotionally attacked to mother figures. So
Okay. So the only issue I have with that is it's more so the daddy issues with females, and then the mommy issues with females, and not so much of the daddy issues with males or the mommy issues with males, because you can have an issue with, if you're a male, an issue with your mommy and or your daddy.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can, you can.
So I mean, and there's a lot of that. So
And maybe I just need to look at the regular Google definition of mommy issues instead of the Urban Dictionary, because again, the Urban Dictionary is written by users and consumers. So
same thing with Google, the Google dictionary. But if you could find that real fast. But my other question is, what would you prefer to deal with if you were dating now? A dude with mommy issues or a dude with daddy issues, or in just the case, a female with mommy issues or a female with daddy issues. Because not having issues apparently is not an option.
That's not an option.
Somebody go have some
No, we're all
issues.
screwed here. We're all
Somebody go
screwed.
have some issues.
Okay.
And then a follow-up question. Do you have mommy issues or daddy issues?
Okay. So I found the Google definition for both. So so for the daddy issues, it's become a catch-all term to describe almost anything a woman does when it comes to sex and relationship. If she has sex too soon, doesn't want to have sex, is looking for reassurance, she's got daddy issues. If she prefers older men, like to get spanked and called a bad girl, or calls her partner daddy in bed, it must be daddy issues. So
I don't know about that one.
Look, no, but see,
right.
my whole thing about that is people like, oh, they call their boyfriend daddy. I'm like, I got a daddy. I don't want to call my man daddy. I don't. That's weird to me.
That's weird.
So I guess that means I don't have daddy issues. Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the mommy issues, and people who call their significant others mommies and daddies. That's y'all do that.
I don't want men to call me mommy. I got enough people calling me mommy. I don't need nothing else.
That
calling me mommy.
That part, okay. And if you've experienced trouble forming healthy attachments with other adults and having difficulty trusting people, you may have what many refer to as mommy issues. The terms mommy and daddy issues are prevalent in today's culture. Mommy issues is a term commonly used to describe attachment problems as a result of the actions of your maternal caregivers in childhood. When a parent is inconsistent, absent, or overbearing, this influences your ability to form secure relationships later in life. Okay, so it basically just means that you just have a fear of commitment, I guess.
We're gonna stop blaming mommies for that.
And right, attachments aren't set for life. You can move from an insecure attachment to a more secure attachment with some work. Okay, all right. Mommy issues versus daddy issues. Mommy and daddy issues both come from attachment issues with your caregiver. If you have mommy issues, there are psychological problems that you may experience due to insecure attachments with your mother that formed in childhood. Daddy issues come from insecure attachments with your father that starts in childhood. Both mommy and daddy issues can cause problems in adulthood with trust, insecurity, and self-esteem.
Great job reading, though. I mean, girl, great job. You didn't stumble or stutter at all. Great job.
Mm-hmm. I also haven't been drinking that much, so.
As opposed to last time.
About the different
last
types.
episode.
Whatever.
I
was not even that far from last episode.
Okay, anyway, let's stop lying. Anyway, you were saying what, Jessica?
No, and then it goes on to list like the signs of mom issues and the signs of
Okay. So
attachment styles and all that.
Okay, so based off of the Google and Urban Dictionaries, what can we deal like?
Both of them are going to be inconsistent.
Girl, lay down.
I mean, honestly, there's not really did you guys get a really big distinction between the two, other than the fact that one of them will it's kind of a catch-all for everything that she does, and the other one is a commitment.
The mommy issue is the catch-all for everything because they always blame the moms. But the daddy issues, I feel like is like you looking for that reassurance, or you looking for somebody to kind of take control, or whatever. That's what I think.
I feel like whatever sex you are, it kind of might just kind of float that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then so it could be an individual thing, because I didn't really hear blaming more of the mom than over the dad. I didn't really hear that.
For me, I got that the daddy issue kind of gave you more. You were looking for that approval, that reassurance, and the mommy issue, you were looking for more of that nurturing, that that kind of growth and familiarization kind of thing.
The
That's kind
trusting
of what
thing
I
for
assume.
mommy issues, what I got. Like
Right.
when it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't trust people, mommy issues. I'm like,
Oh, you
okay,
trust
well now,
everybody? Daddy issues.
yeah.
Okay, so who could you deal with? Could you deal with someone who, looks up to you and wants you to always give them the green light? Yes, you did a good job. Or do you want, or could you deal with someone who was had a more of a codependent attachment style that always wanted you to, give them affection, support, and whatever, and just kind of like give them the love, like they're really seeking that validation from you all the time?
Not the second
BJ just
one.
said no to both. She
I
just
mean,
said no to both. No.
it
No.
depends. It depends based off of sex, obviously. Mommy issues, daddy issues, what they're looking for. So, I would say like I have an issue dealing with
Stop pulling
mommy
your hair.
issues as
Stop
far
pulling your
as
hair.
for with a dude, like because I'm going based off of like straight. I
Uh-huh.
can't deal with the mommy issues because usually if you're like the mommy issues, you're looking for that validation, and you're looking for your partner to be a second mommy to you.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I can't deal with that aspect of it
So
because I
I'm with
feel like
you, man.
daddy issues is like a diamond does like I feel like it's so common that it's kind of the norm to have like the daddy issues, whether it be like the absent or the really strict dad. So it's like the mommy issues is a different ballgame, okay?
Uh,
Okay.
Because it's like
Okay.
the fact that we gotta be like, well, your mom or your wife. I'm like, that's weird.
yeah, and it's a lot of
Mm-hmm,
that going around. Your mom or your wife, yeah, and you don't want to
mm-hmm.
deal with that shit
Like that's
because
weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 I'm with you. I'm with you like 100% with what you just said because the daddy issue thing. Because dads are then you have the dads like you said, like they're there or they're too rough or whatever. But the dad issue thing is something that's kind of a dime a dozen. Mommy issue shit, no.
Mm.
And see, I
I
feel
don't want
like
to deal
both
with
are
that.
kind of prevalent, especially nowadays. I feel like nowadays people are recognizing that they have some mommy issues too. Like it's really just both caregivers, but I feel like nowadays people are recognizing that they didn't get the nurturing that they, feel like they should have. They're, that's where the whole healing their inner child thing. It's not just the abandonment issues that they get from the daddy issues and stuff, whatever, but it's also that nurturing too from that they get from the mommy side of it.
But that's the bullshit in that. I mean, not bullshit, but I mean, speaking freely, the bullshit in that is the daddy abandonment issues is like daddy left, whatever. Mommy stayed, and we're still blaming mommy for every little thing that mommy did.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, now there are some people that actually end up resenting the mom in the situation, even though the mom
Or
was there and
trying to
took care of everything.
survive.
Well, I mean,
Or trying to
girl.
survive.
But I mean, that's what you get. You get that resentment and stuff, whatever. It must have been something, that you did, or something in the relationship that you did that drove him away, that pushed him away, whatever. Why couldn't you get it to make it work? And the way that we grew up, we could have had a better life. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, do you not know what this woman did? Like,
But then it becomes
and
that
I'm
she
not
did the best
excusing,
that she could. And then it's
huh?
like, okay, but then it becomes she did the best that she could. And a lot of times, even though it is a generational curse or whatever the case may be, and it's not the right thing to do, but again, it's the best that they could do given the fact that the daddy was not there.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm. But I
ultimately,
mean, then
it's
also, I
easy to
think,
be like, "Oh, she was a horrible mom. She should have did this. She shouldn't have did that. She, whatever." But she doing the best that she can, given that daddy is not there. But it gives it that, in my case, it gives the sons the mommy issues, and then there's no daddy issue because there's no daddy.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, I also feel like, if we're gonna talk about that, then we also have to be able to understand when we're having that conversation, for some people, yeah, you did the best that you could do, but it wasn't the best for me. And but I think you can only get there as an adult. But my thing is that's also a little unfair too, because you weren't there. And it's different, as much as people don't want to talk about it, it's different raising a kid now versus back then, you know.
Give me
I mean,
that. When do we get to the point where we stop? Because okay, so we have all these issues, right? We got all these issues that we have brought upon our kids for just trying to raise them, right? At what point, when your kid gets to blaming you for the issues, do you say, you are a grown ass adult, enough is enough, stop blaming me? When do we get to that point? Because so we got to talk about everything, but we got to talk about that too, because you have so many, and I don't know, men and women, maybe, I don't know, but you got so many people that keep on blaming, they keep on using their past as an excuse. Okay, I was so horrible. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You being
Mm-hmm.
better. How are you a better parent? Like, the fuck,
I feel
like,
like
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So at what point
that will
do
only
we
work
stop
until you're
blaming
18.
our parents for the bullshit? And honestly, I really think that women are way better at letting go and moving on than what
Adapting.
men are, because they'll sit up there and, oh, well, mama, I blame her. Oh, she did this. She the
You
reason
got a
I
chip
am
on their
like I
shoulder.
am today. And it's like,
mm,
nigga, you okay?
no,
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's
I,
not.
I fully believe. You know what? And to that credit, I will say probably after the age of 18, by the time you are moved out of mama house, out of daddy house and stuff, whatever, then yeah, no, it becomes on you. Now I will say, if you're having that conversation, I feel like both people need to acknowledge each point, right? Like I think that's half the problem with the when you have that conversation now. Oh, mama was doing the best you can, the best you can, the best you can, and stuff, whatever. Okay, but you can still acknowledge that the best that you could do wasn't actually the best for me and stuff, whatever. It was detrimental. Yeah, these things and stuff, whatever. Now we can't change nothing about that. But you can at least acknowledge it, whatever. But then, yeah, also, okay, now that we've acknowledged it, now what?
now
I
Then
mean,
what?
it's
but
on
Exactly.
you. You've
but the
been
thing about that is, if I don't go to work, you don't eat, have a place to live, but you're mad because I wasn't there, but because I was working.
hmm
That's one of the things. It's like, okay, when it becomes I'm doing the best that I can. That's literally the best that I can do is keep food and keep housing for you, right? So then
hmm
you resent that because you wish that I was there, and then misplaced resentment because hell, if that nigga was there helping me pay for this shit, I could have been there.
Right.
But that not being the case, now I have to work, right?
hmm
So you mad at me for working, but I mean,
Yeah, you needed to. You had to. And
Yeah.
another thing too, that's the thing, like people always want the person that's there for them, whatever all the time and stuff, whatever that gives them support and stuff, whatever. Well, you can only do that if you have both balance it, right? So if your parent is gonna be there, then y'all need to be well off, or one of your parents is not gonna be there because they're gonna be the one working. If you
Yeah.
want somebody that's working and bringing on the money and stuff, whatever, then they're not going to be there because they're going to be at work, And I think
yeah.
like some of these things are just unrealistic,
Yeah.
But
like the
as a child, you
expectations.
don't understand that. I mean,
No,
as a child,
yeah,
that's what I say. As
no,
a child, you don't
Yeah.
understand that. But at 18 or 25 ish, you
I
should be
think
able
exactly.
to
when
be
you start
like,
having
hey,
your own family.
yeah. When you have
hmm
your own, when you start having kids for yourself, then you should
Yeah.
be able to realize at that point you can't blame your parents for how you raise your kids or how what you know based off of how you was raised, because I mean every kid is different, every situation is different, and I mean
And even if you don't have kids, I still agree. By the time you're 25 and having to pay your own bills and your own way and stuff, whatever, and have to realize that if you don't go to work, then babe, your check gonna be short. you know. So I feel like at least by the age that you're taking care of yourself, you should then realize, okay, yeah, some of that was just the luck of the draw. That was the way it had to work. I feel like some people are just so hell bent on being upset and I
I
didn't get that they're
know.
not listening or thinking about the fact that, well, shit,
Yeah.
they couldn't. You were raised by a single mom. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen? She had to work two
Right.
jobs. Not to mention the fact that most women are still getting paid less than what men are making. So they have to pick up
Right.
more jobs, more shifts, work overtime just to bring home what a man would bring home in a check. Like, come
Right.
on, let's be realistic. Let's think about it logically outside of our feeling.
But
Right.
at what
That's my
age do
whole.
we do
But
that?
see,
Because they don't do
but
that at
that's the
If
18.
point.
you bold enough and old enough to talk about it, then you better be old enough and bold enough
But
to be thinking
then
about
that's the
it.
thing. That's also a thing too, is that okay, this generation, could I date right now? I don't fucking think so.
Fuck
If I
no.
could date, if I would date right now, he would have to be older than me. He couldn't be my age. He has to be older than me. But
That means daddy
let's just say
issues.
this. This generation,
Mm-mm.
this generation, they are geared toward feelings. That's all they want to do is feel their feelings. And it's just like, okay, when the fuck do you stop? Hold on. When do you stop feeling your feelings? You can have feelings, but when do you start controlling them? Because let's just say, for instance, the generation growing up now, y'all, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these kids. Everybody, now everybody is acknowledging, oh, well, you're hurting my feelings. Oh, well, you're not responding to me the way that I want you to. So now I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like it's a lot nowadays. It's a
Yeah.
lot nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody is in their feelings. Nobody's trying to understand nobody. Y'all, this generation fucked. They screwed.
Yeah.
And
It's
No.
one thing
sometimes, like,
to
sometimes
acknowledge and stuff, whatever. But what you gonna do with it?
the way that I grew
So,
up, I'm like, we got yelled at, we got cussed out, all these things. And I'm sorry, I wouldn't change that shit because these kids nowadays, you talk to them the wrong way, they want to pick up the phone and call somebody. Like, it's
oh,
just
shoot a
crazy.
fool.
It's just crazy. And then you get older and and you get scared and you don't know how to navigate through your life because
Mm,
they're gonna talk to you rough. Ain't nobody gonna be like, okay, baby, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. No, motherfuckers gonna cuss you out.
And
Yeah.
my thing is the whole thing translate. How do you expect an adult in the
Mhm.
workforce to be able to receive constructive criticism if you've never told them, hey, no, what you just did? No, that wasn't great. This
Customer
whole
They
service.
don't
everything that
take
your
it.
kid produces is 100%. Nah. So if I was your boss and I tell you, hey, your performance, has not been up to par, then you got people breaking down and wanting to go to HR for what? No. That's the
Customer
thing. Yeah, it's one
service.
They
thing to
don't like
acknowledge.
me. They're so mean. I want to
Right.
I don't,
transfer.
but
Yeah.
my thing is this: they don't have to like you. You just have to be able to do your job. It's so
But
many
that's the
people that I work
point.
with that I didn't quite care for, but you know
That's
what? I
that's the
still
point
collect my
though.
check.
Because everybody is so geared on wanting to like everybody. Those are their feelings. Everybody's feeling their feelings nowadays. And you
Yeah.
Hmm.
can't be
But
in
they
your
want to do it.
feelings.
I mean, okay, so I understand that. Like, if you are conscious of your feelings, then that's great. That's maturity, right? But
Hmm.
you can't be like,
That
oh,
emotional
only
awareness.
yeah, the emotional words, but it can't be only my feelings matter. And a lot of like
But that's
nowadays,
what it is
That
though.
only
part.
my
That's what
feelings
it
matter.
is.
I don't
That
Yep.
care
part.
what you got going
Mm.
on, only my feelings matter. That's the
Exactly.
biggest issue.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay, so if if we were dating nowadays, would you be more receptive to a mommy issue or a daddy issue? Um, as far as I don't know how it pertains to your relationships, like model, with the flag and everything. But like with BJ, I could say mommy issues, daddy issues for the dude, but for a female, and you're dating a female, mommy issues, daddy issues. Which one would you go for? What can you deal with?
Daddy issues.
You know what? Here's the thing: if I were dating in today's world, I wouldn't be able to deal with either one of them for long.
And I'm right there
But I
with
would be
you.
perfectly fine
But
with the
see,
sexual. I
if
would
I
be
had
perfectly
to
fine getting
choose,
fucked with them. I am fine with that. Just
but if I
allow
Okay.
gotta
me for like
choose, it's gonna
20
be
minutes.
daddy issues. But I'm with you on that because if I had to date, I probably wouldn't. I probably would fuck, and that's it. Leave me alone.
I'm just saying, I'd be a straight up hoe. I
That's
wouldn't
it.
want no long term relationship. Like
No,
we just it's
I'm
a
right there
meeting
with
in the
you.
bedroom. We're gonna get a hotel because I don't trust your ass. but for 40 minutes, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She said 40. Okay.
that includes my shower, B. Like, like, I don't know where you
Okay,
been.
so if y'all are back in the dating world, y'all be whores. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
be y'all.
I'll be a safe whore because I don't want that
Right?
shit.
I carry
I'll
my
be a
own
safe
condom,
whore.
like, this ain't gonna be, what was that movie when they spent the entire movie trying to get condoms? What was it?
Woo, was it
What Wu
woo,
Tang? What the
woo,
what was
the one where
that?
he was like, you gotta lick it before you sick it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the name of the movie? Was that really the movie
I
Woo?
think it was woo. I think it was woo. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So if y'all were back in the streets, y'all would be for the streets, basically.
Yep. For the street, 100%. Yep.
Can't deal with mommy or daddy issues. Okay.
Yep. And you know what? It's even worse nowadays. Nowadays I like to be comfortable in my own peace and stuff, whatever. So if anything were to happen mysteriously after these 20 years and stuff, whatever, I wouldn't remarry. I wouldn't have no friends. I would
Nope.
just be just sneaky links at this point.
That's it.
I ain't trying to. I mean, think about it. I didn't put 19 years into this one. You think I'm gonna have the time, take the time and the energy
You don't have
to
the
do
older you get, the older us women get, we don't have the patience no more like we had the patience back then. So we have built this thing with our spouses and partners now.
that?
I don't want to do this shit no more.
Right, for real.
It's
And
a
now I
lot.
know
It's a
exactly
lot
what I
that goes into it. It's too much that goes into it. So
Yeah, no, it's too
I
much.
don't
It's
want
too
to get
much
into
work,
nobody
and I
else's
don't feel like
family.
people
I don't
nowadays
want nobody
will
else's
put in
kids.
that type of
I
work.
don't want nobody else's mama. I don't want nobody else nothing. No, they dog, they sister. No, nothing.
Right. I don't want nobody
Nothing.
else's fish. Okay. Like, no,
That
I didn't
part.
put in the work. I didn't been to therapy with this one. Like, well,
Okay.
Right.
So
we got it. We got the temperature setting just right at the house. Like, no, I can't do it again.
That
I can't
part.
do
mommy.
it. I
Okay.
refuse.
So
That's where
I
I'm at
stand
in life.
corrected.
We got the temperature setting right. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, I
So it's
refuse. So
That's
mommy
a good
issues,
thing.
daddy
Shit.
issues are for the streets. Y'all are both for the streets at this point.
Period.
look, for period. I just want to scratch an itch. Okay.
That's it.
If you don't do it
Okay.
right, get out and I get my rub. What that girl say? Look, now I really sound old. What that girl say? Get if you know
What
what the song. Or whatever.
what
What that girl say in
girl?
that song, girl? Something about the road.
Beyonce?
It's
No,
always
okay.
Beyonce with this one. You know she
Hey,
always got
belated birthday, Beyonce.
Okay, happy birthday, girl.
fuck these dudes get my rose. That's what she said. That's
What's
what
she
she
say?
said. She said, "Fuck these dudes, get my rose. If they
Chloe
don't know what they
Bailey.
doing, I'm not even finna take the time there for you to do it wrong and figure it out.
It's
Like
7 p.m.
at this
She
Friday.
point,
It's
said, fuck
95
these
degrees.
flowers, get
I
my
ain't got no
rose.
nigga.
okay,
Ain't no
that's what she
nigga
said.
ain't got
Okay,
me.
Oh,
I'm that.
okay.
95 degrees.
Not, that's
Girl,
that's
yes,
yeah.
yes. For the street. So Jennifer, you
Yeah.
gonna be the only one trying to make it work. Okay, have fun. Have fun. And then I ain't got to worry about nothing when I come home from work and stuff, whatever, like,
You still got kids. But anyway, okay,
I mean, yeah, but as far as dating,
Yeah. It's
all
different.
right. All right. Read your Emma the asshole.
Oh, this one,
Did you ever answer
it's
the
not,
question, Jennifer?
For me?
yeah, she said daddy issue.
Oh, okay.
She just want to get
I
fucked like
think you
she
were the
ain't
first
nobody,
one to talk, wasn't
yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So this is a story, like a little story. It's not an Am I the Asshole, but it's just a story.
Okay.
So the title is I have a crush on my boss. Okay. I have a huge crush on my boss. It's been waxing and waning for the last 4 years. But a couple of months ago, I moved apartment and he became my direct supervisor. And that's when it became overwhelming. I like everything about him, the way he talks, how smart he is, the way he dresses, how he gets nervous easily. He fidgets when he sits down for a meeting, and I always felt he's misunderstood. Everyone in the office kind of hates him. He's kind of a rising star with a stuck-up personality. Their word. I don't know them. What makes the situation ridiculous is that I'm absolutely not his type. Average looking, not too feminine, and I notice how he looks and acts around the pretty girls in the office. The second thing is that he is an absolute asshole towards me. He likes to keep asking me questions until I fluster and say I don't know. He makes passive aggressive remarks towards me, and I think I annoy him for some reason. I feel pathetic for feeling this way, and I wish I could stop liking him, and I'm terrified he knows and internally mocks me whenever I'm around. Now, this is a daddy issue story.
Yeah, it really is.
This is a daddy issue story. Where you at, J Monet?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
That's
actually the first comment underneath this thing.
Because I was going to say, read the comment.
What?
Well, I was going to say, read the comments.
The first comment I got on there is, how can I put this delicately? How's your dad's situation?
Wow.
Oh, no.
On the nose. On the nose.
Oh, no. I went out of it. Hang on. Let me see if I can get back in.
Why would you? That's like when you're in school, when you're in grade school, and the boy's picking on you, and I don't know, but does he like her? Shit, I don't know. I'm
if
thinking
that's
about
the case, my boss is in love with me.
Girl.
Y'all, I lost it.
You lost the comment, the post?
Yeah, I went out of it. Let me see if I can get back to the link. Because the message that I sent was a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to Reddit this way.
How long ago was that written? I would love to hear an update on that story. But that's been 4 years. 4 years. She's been going through that.
After this person that treats you like an asshole.
Right. 4 years. And you were in love with him 4 years. Wow.
Yeah. Either they are also in love with you or they don't like you. I mean, that's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. This has been Whoallcomin, the Kinfo podcast. Y'all have a good night. I forgot for a second. I did.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye.